Joel, you got to set up on this piece. Ah, Rich is hooked up.
Yeah, just grabbed one, Andy.
Looks like we're sitting all right to start.
You know, Joel, like, you talk about anchoring, probably one of the most important things when it comes to blackfish. Wow,
that's a nice fish.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And, obviously you want to be right on top of the structure. A lot of times you use 2 anchors. And, wow, 2 nice fish. Look at that. Andy, look at these fish.
The way to start.
Well, you weren't kidding about this spot. And, Joel, once again, it's so critical that you set up right, you take your time, you feel the drift, see which way the boat's drifting, and then you anchor. No need to race to anchor and then not be set up on the piece and have to do it all over again.
I want to let that one go, but that is one beautiful fish right there.
Well, let's get our crabs back in the water and get moving again.
I'm ready. Oh, there you go, Andy.
Okay.
But that's very true what you said. And, a lot of times...
Shoulders here?
Yeah, it's a little better fish.
A lot of times you're going to fall off a piece. You could feel the sinker fall 3 or 4 feet. And what you want to do at that point in time is just freeze. Keep a little bit of belly in the line. This way you're not moving that sinker around too much. And just wait for that fish to come. Sometimes you can almost sense it, Joel?
Joel,
definitely.
I think I could probably use a net on this guy.
That's a nice fish, Andy.
Yeah, I could probably use a net on this fish. One thing we talk about is you got to keep these fish's head beneath the water, especially when you're waiting for somebody to get a net.
Yeah, that's pretty much with any fish, Andy. That's with fluke, with flounder. Any fish that you're going to net, you don't want to lift his head out of the water because once he starts thrashing on the surface, that's when he's going to throw the hook.
Here we go, Joel.
That's a nice looking fish.
Decent one.
There we go. Oh, there's a little bit of a touch. Oh,
there you go, Andy.
That's a little more solid fish.
All right.
Now, Joel, how about chumming these fish?
I usually don't chum for blackfish. I just missed one. Some guys have heard of it, but not too common that I've seen.
Thank you. I'm not a big fan of chumming for them also, but the one thing, the few occasions, like sometimes in the spring I notice when they're on the shallower water and they're spread out and they're spawning, sometimes you can chum for them and it works. A lot of guys, Joel, you notice slack water, they like to throw some legs over the side and maybe get a little bit going, but you really wouldn't consider it putting a chum pot down and actually chumming though, right?
I always cut the legs over the side. I guess it is chumming, but I don't consider it chumming.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Joel, you got some nice quality fish here, and these are absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Well, this guy's going back. You're going to catch him tomorrow.
Good job, Andy.